You're a talented one.
Talented Ones Media, hashtag TO Media, hashtag TO Radio, hashtag too many hashtags, keep hashtagging out. And we're back, man, J Ship, and y'all know the vibes. Y'all know what's going on. This is a little different look than we like usually in, but it's all good, man. We got cars over here, y'all. I know y'all seen that B-roll. We got the luxury cars, we got lifestyle, we got fashion. Emphasis on we got on fashion. I got on merchandise. He got on. You see this?
We drifting designer. We rocking Hupe. No cap.
There we go. So my guy right here, out of Dallas. We in Houston right now, so you know this is my city. You know Dallas is his
Shout out to
city.
H-Town.
You know, but we all.
I'm a Triple D baby though.
So we gotta show love. So you know Dallas shows us love. We gotta show you love. You know what I'm saying?
Love.
But shout out, man, Marcus. What's going
up?
on, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm chilling.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so I had to come get you on the show for two reasons. One, I've seen you hustling out here. I've seen you've been doing big things. First of all, you know, you're a graduate of Texas Southern University.
The best HBCU in the land.
See, I'm at there for grad school right now, so I can say that now
respect.
too.
Respect. Congratulations.
I went to SAM. I went to PWI first. I had to get right the second time.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of seen you around doing your motions, you know, in undergrad, doing your thing. But you came out here, you started really launching your businesses, you know what I'm saying? Fashion and trucking. But we're going to start with the fashion first.
Right.
Hupe?
Yeah, Hupe.
Hupe, how did you even get started with Hupe? Like, what inspired you to do like your own fashion line, your fashion brand?
Well, first I want to start off by saying it's not just me. I got a business partner by the name of Kirk Johnson, aka Lil Yerk. It's me and his idea. Mm-hmm. I start by saying that. Another thing to topic about is if you want to go far, you got to have a team. You know what I'm saying? But you can go fast by yourself, but it's better to have a team. And my business partner has been a tremendous help within this clothing industry. He helps me a lot. But in high school and college, we would compete against each other about the fashion. Like, I'm going to wear this fit, I'm going to wear that fit. You know what I'm saying? So we was always buying clothes. We was like, man, we tired of buying other people's clothes. It's time to build our own vision, build our own clothes. So we started just buying little pieces, but we would just make one-on-one pieces and wear it. And people would be like, man, what y'all got on? What's that? You know what I'm saying? It was like, bro, we got to really start dropping some merch for real. People really going to support us. And I think that was the best thing that we ever did because the support system has been crazy. And shout out to everybody that's been buying our brand, supporting the black business. We definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, and I've seen you tapped in not only, but I see people around the city wearing your merchandise. I've seen a couple of celebrities, you know, having on, you know, shout out to Boosie, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
How does it feel whenever you have a person of influence like that, or, you know, that's, first of all, you know, you're a noob, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so Wipe Me Down is a big song for y'all. So you got Boosie rocking your gear. How did it feel to have somebody like that wearing your clothes?
I feel great to know that it's something that me and my business partner created in our brains. Like, we actually drew the ideal out, and we was like, man, this is cool, this is clean, we can swag it. Because we don't put out anything that we won't personally wear. So when we drop something, we personally wear it first. You know what I'm saying? Then we release it to the public, like, to see what the support system is like. But to know that a celebrity is wearing it, that's big for us. Like, we definitely appreciate the support and the love.
Right, nah, for sure. That's dope. And it's another thing, too, like, I feel like we've had some fashion designers on this show before, but one thing I like that you just said, like, y'all make clothes that y'all want to wear, and then y'all put them out to the world so they can wear it too.
Right.
Because I feel like sometimes when it comes to clothing, you know, a big thing right now is cozy.
Right.
You want to be comfortable in your clothes. Right. You know, back in the day, you know, they said beauty hurts, and when people was putting on fashion, they was putting on pants they couldn't fit. Right. You know, Steve Harvey had the two big pants to where you could put two people in one. Right. So So that just came from y'all's fashion sense back in the day of like, all right, we already like rocking clothes. We already been kind of making stuff. Y'all just wanted to put that out there in that brand to be like, all right, we just going to put this plan in motion.
Right, for sure. We definitely want to, like I said, put stuff out that we personally will wear, that we feel comfortable wearing, because we know that our swag is unique. We wear different stuff that some people probably wouldn't feel comfortable wearing, but that's just our way of expressing ourselves. Fashion is a way of art. It's a way of your thought process and a way that you think, that you look on the outside. So when I put clothes on, I feel good. I only put stuff on that I feel good in. So when people wear my brand, I feel like they feel good because they waking up in the morning saying like, hey, I think I'm going to put that Hupe on with these pants and I'm going to take a picture. So obviously they feeling good. And we as a brand and as business owner, we definitely love that. Like, that keeps us going. That's what keep our drive on.
So, you know, art, I feel like fashion, they can coincide.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So would you say like the clothes that you make is kind of like your masterpiece?
Right.
Okay.
For sure.
See, I'm just saying, I'm peeping your energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm peeping your energy. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, when did y'all officially like launch Hupe?
November of 2020, And that was just establishing our LLC, handling the business side of the business. We actually wasn't putting out merchandise yet. You know what I'm saying? So it was a process.
Right.
And when we got to that process, we understood that it wasn't going to be how we wanted it to be. But to the point where we at now is where we envisioned it to be when we first started.
Right.
So, again, trusting the process. And we've been in the game since November 2020. Officially been selling clothes for about 9 months now. And it's been great.
So you say you like y'all, and this is big because I feel like with people out there, like we're gonna have people out there that they're looking to you. You know what I'm saying? Your brand, you have influence. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have people that want to start getting into this clothing game and business in general. Because both of us being business owners, one thing you have to do sometimes is there's two ways you can do things. You can either jump right into it and figure it out, which sometimes the bonehead way works. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling it bad, but it works. Right. Or you could have a plan. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like Young Thug said, free thugger.
Free thugger.
You know what I'm saying? He said, I had a plan. What he just needed that platform.
Right.
So,
right.
So, there's different ways to go about it. And so we could talk about your fashion all day, but I also thought that was interesting too, is your trucking company.
Right.
Strategy
Point Logistics.
See?
And it's not my trucking company. It's 3 of us. I don't never take credit. It's 3 of us, and it's Malik and it's Nia. And shout out to Nia. She's the backbone of this company. She does a lot of hard work. She dedicates her time and her everyday schedule to this trucking company. So we definitely appreciate you. Me and Malik talk about it all the time. Thank you.
So how did you go from like, okay, I want to do, I got this fashion lane, but I also want to do this. I also want to get into trucking. Right. Those are 2 different type of industries and lanes. What made you want to be like, I need to get into both of these?
Right. So when I graduated college, one of my biggest goals was to create multiple assets, different streams of income. My goal is to get 6 different streams of income, but I haven't got to 6 yet. I'm still working. And that takes time. That comes with trusting the process. But the way we started this trucking company is me and my business partners, we always wanted to have a business. When we was in college, I went to college, and they was in college with me. That's how I met them. And we always talked about starting a business. So when COVID-19 came, a lot of businesses had shut down. People were getting laid off. But one thing that didn't stop moving was those trucks. We was like, well, I think we found out what we want to do. We want to get into logistics company, not knowing anything about it. That's why I say trust the process, be patient, because we did thorough research. We reached out to our friends and family that have trucking companies. Shout out to them as well, because they gave us free game. And we do the same for people that's trying to start a business. We gave out free game because it was given to us.
Facts.
And without that process, without that mentality, we wouldn't be where we are today. So for sure, trucking was the way to go. We seeing residuals. And we're not taking the money out the business. We letting the business build a business. Yeah, it's longevity. Yes, sir.
I think a big thing, like you said, shout out to longevity. I can relate to that for real on that. But one thing I've noticed you've said throughout this whole interview is teamwork. Right. You don't work by yourself. You had a business partner in Hupe. You had a business partner with the logistics company. Right. You know what I'm saying? You work as a team. How important is teamwork to you, just in general, as a human?
Teamwork is very big. I grew up playing sports, so I understand the purpose of teamwork. I understand the purpose of everybody on the team believing in one vision and that one objective. And if you don't believe in that one objective, then you can't be a good team member. It's not about I, it's about us.
It's not about I, it's about us. I feel like that's free game. I feel like that's something that you can write down. Ain't that right, Mesa? I feel like that's something that you should write down real easily. Nah, but I think also a big thing with that, with the teamwork and everything like that, I played football. I played football in my journey when I first got to college, and I think one of the biggest things is that it like gets you that hard work ethic. You know what I'm saying? I see that hard work that you've been putting in with your brands and your companies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I do have to ask you this question. So look, you see the shirt right here?
Right.
Don't look at it. It's a little biased. So I asked everybody this question on the show, man, and it's talking.
I need some of that merch.
Hey, no, I got you.
I need some of that merch.
I got you. We'll do a jersey swap.
All right, let's do it.
We'll do a jersey swap.
That.
All right.
I'm with that for sure.
So the one big thing that we're gonna that on our show we talk about is your journey.
Right.
So from Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Seems like you've been a hard worker your whole life. You know what I'm saying? That foundation. Right. Sports, I'm pretty sure high school sports, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. In college, I see you was doing like SGA. You was involved a whole lot in college. Right. You get out of college, you still doing the same thing, still on your grind, still on your hustle. You know what I'm saying? Which one do you think is more important to you, man? It's that journey, that foundation that you've had, and that you're still growing your journey? Right. Or is it like, do you care about destinations more, like where you're going and, places you want to be, marks you're trying to make, and, things you're trying to do?
Right. I say the journey. And I say the journey because it's the process. Mm-hmm. The process is what makes the destination. You can get to the destination and not be satisfied. But if you trust that process and you embrace that process, you're going to appreciate the destination more. You know what I'm saying? Life is about longevity. It's about a process. It's a journey. Right. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. And once you understand that purpose, then you understand what I'm saying.
Nah, I feel that, and that's kind of why I said don't be biased. You see where the greater
sure.
than sign is going. Like I said, whoever says destination, there's no problem with it. I've heard great destination answers. We've done a whole bunch of interviews, but
why get to one destination to stop though? When the sky's the limit, why not keep going? Because you're gonna work so hard to get to one point, and then when you get to that one point, you're gonna be like, what's next? What's more? What more can I do? So you're gonna go for another destination. You're gonna keep going. So, like I said, trust the process and live that journey.
Nah, facts. DJ Drama actually says a line. It was him that Tyler Creator project. He says, for most people the sky's the limit, but for us that's just the place we chill on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you have multiple places that you're trying to go, you gotta appreciate where you come from because your foundation is always gonna get you to the next level.
That's a fact.
Once you forget that, I think we've both seen. We lived on this earth a long enough time to see like people forget where they come from and see that comes with a demise. And we're not talking like a death and nothing like that, but just like a downward spiral.
Right.
I'm saying you got to be yourself. So it's 2020.
True to you, man.
Facts. 2022. We in the middle of it.
Okay.
It's May.
Okay.
We're gonna go with both businesses. I need plans. So for Hupe, what's next?
Getting bigger.
Just getting bigger. We ain't got
expansion, exposure, grinding. I don't like to put a cap on or limitations on my dreams or where I can see something. So who knows? Because where we are today, I didn't visually see this in my head. It's all about the grind. It's all about where the grind really can take you. How hungry are you? And only thing I say for 2022 is we see Hupe getting bigger. Me and my business partner, that's what we're working towards every day. What's next? And we take it day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, second by second. And that's the only thing we're thinking about. What's next? And wherever that opportunity take us to, that opportunity will take us to another opportunity. And those opportunities I can't see, but I just know I'm trying to get to one opportunity to get to the next opportunity. So that's the only thing we're trying to do is capitalize. So that's the next goal for Hupe, which is capitalize on every opportunity that we have to get bigger and to get more exposure.
For logistics, what we got going there?
The logistics. Shout out to my business partner again, Nia Malik. One of our goals is expansion, getting more trucks, more drivers, becoming a household name in the trucking industry.
And I think a big thing too is like that's the industry I think people are now getting more aware on, but it wasn't that big. I feel like with industries it comes in waves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You try to catch something before everybody else catches on.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? I think y'all caught on kind of like in middle to end pandemic time, and I think people like right now like I with the pandemic still going on, you know what I'm saying? Technically, but everybody tries to do stuff in ways, and I feel like y'all caught on to something that people are like, it ain't really a sought out lane. Right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all caught on early. So I want to say congratulations to y'all.
Man, I appreciate their respect.
Nah, for sure. But like I said, I like that expansion. I like what you got going. I like Hupe. I like the clothes. Like I said, we're going to tap into the merch. I like the trucking company because it's different. It's just different. Everybody nowadays wants to have a company where it's flashy.
Right.
I can be seen. Right. You know what I'm saying? I believe in sometimes like you got to look nice. You got to be fly. You got to do everything like that. But sometimes you stack in peace.
Right, for sure.
I think a lot of people try to like not stack in peace. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, but it's all about the person and their personality. Some people are loud. Some people are more laid back. It's all about their personality, like I said. See, I have a more laid back, kind of like flashy personality because seeing is believing. What people see is what they believe. And if I can do this and graduate to college and 2 years later I'm owning 2 businesses and I'm making the numbers that I'm making, I want to show people that's in college, hey, you can do this. Fair. So to some of my peers that's my age, they might be like, oh, he flashy, oh, he this, he that. But in reality, I'm just showing those guys and those individuals in college that, hey, you can graduate and do this.
And that could just be you.
Right, that could be me.
That, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with being you.
Right.
If you, it's you.
Right.
I always say that. If that's you, that's you. They ain't everybody. But if it ain't you, and I'm not saying like in a money sense, but I'm like, be original.
Right.
Be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just for everybody out there, be you. You the only you can be. Just be the best version of yourself with that. And I think that's a big thing with this interview that I've noticed. Like you're you. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Be you. Keep stacking with the businesses. Hupe. Keep going with the trucking business. Keep going. You got to stare into that camera right there. You see that camera? Stare into that. Let the people know your social media.
Hey, man, it's Marcus Nash. Go check in with me at the Marcus Nash, THE, Marcus, Marcus, Nash, NASH. Same on Instagram, same on Twitter.
And all right, I'm going to just lean into this thing right here. Watch how I do this. Look, y'all already know who I am. but I'm gonna keep saying it over. And for my new listeners, for my new people that are gonna subscribe after this video,
Talk it.
Look, J Shep,
Talk it.
CEO Shep.
Talk it.
You know what I'm saying? We got a lot going on, man. Make sure you tap into social media at King_J Shep on IG and Twitter. We do follow back sometimes. Look, sometimes. But the business pages at _talented_ones_ on IG and TikTok, at talented_ones on Twitter. Make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all listen to the podcast on Spotify and Google Pod. We going up, man. Marcus is on the show, and I just want to say this, and I'm going to drop the mic after I say this. I'll fight out for the best freight. I'm done.
There you go.